Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Colin.
See, I like as you started talking, I was like, we didn't establish who's going to do this. It's going to be
What
me.
happened last time?
Oh,
Gonna
we
be
went
me.
shopping. That's what's the most important thing is we went shopping. We got costumes. Well, we got fancy clothes. And we got masks. And got disarmed and went into the masquerade ball. Did a little bit of recon work. Pog made a new drinking buddy. He doesn't know what anyone else did. But Shade seems to have made the connection and found who we're here after. And then everything seems to have started to go wrong as the soul blade, the soul sword, was exposed at this party. And
I believe it's the Sword of Souls.
here we go. Things happening. The people blade. The spirit knife.
Ghost Dagger.
I just lost inspiration.
All you did was underline the note that was already there. That's not a new
It's
plan.
Page 1. I've had it coming for a while, let's be honest.
Yes, so at the very tail end of the episode, a mysterious attendee of the party, in a very garishly bright mask, approached another member of the party in black, and some of you noticed an attempt to cast a spell that resulted in the man in black drawing the soul blade.
As I said.
And we rolled initiative. So I had the team roll initiative, and they didn't do super
Anything.
great. So first up is the man in black himself.
Tonight's episode.
Johnny Cash.
Playing himself.
So you see an arm go out, and the sword apparates in the air in the hands of the man in black, who lunges forward with a wide sweep of the blade. The room goes nuts. A weapon has been drawn. Someone is under attack. People start screaming and going crazy. For you all, what this means is that the entire space of the dance floor is now a hazard, as essentially a gigantic swarm of humanoids is trying to run in every possible direction, but in panic are generally running in every possible direction except the one that will get them out. So there will be effects for those of you on the dance floor and anyone trying to move across the dance floor under normal means. So we'll get to that in a minute. But the room is full of screams, people running, everyone has lost it as the man in black strikes at the figure that attempted to cast a spell on him. And you see the figure in the rainbow mask just barely avoid being decapitated. Hands come up and a shimmering arcane shield forms. The blade skids off of this. And then the man in black attacks again. I don't know why I'm saying the man in black. He's got the soul blade. You're aware that who has the soul blade. Lucan attacks again. And this time
give me
hits.
so much credit.
I was really looking forward to one of us startling him by just yelling his name and everyone else going,
Right.
Yes, exactly that. All right.
throwing his assailant back, and then it is his younger sister Mina, who Shade had identified and had a brief conversation with. She screams as the sword comes out, and then and she then is going. You see her hands move in somatic gestures, and a field of magical armor forms around her. Then it is Ezri's turn.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Start it off.
So you are on the opposite side of the dance floor, near a locked door, with a guard who's obviously now very attendant to this. But
Well, so I apologize, but my obvious question is, across the dance floor is how many feet? Approximately.
across the dance floor is 60 feet.
Oh, no, that's good. Okay. What does this do at higher levels? Okay. What does that matter? The radius of the spell increases by 5 feet for each slot, but what does the radius matter? To each creature. Okay. I don't get to choose. Got it. All right. I am going to cast Confusion upon the assailant in colors, for whom we do not have any sort of name, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I need them to make a Wisdom 16 saving throw. Well, I need them to fail a Wisdom 16 saving throw. That would be ideal.
They have failed a Wisdom 16 saving throw.
Beautiful. All right, they got to roll a d10 at the beginning of each of their turns. It lasts up to a minute, and they can do a Wisdom saving throw at the end of their turn to try and end it.
All right. Okay, so you cast a spell. Okay.
He said with consequences in mind.
I mean,
Anything else?
I mean, casting a yeah. That's what I do. It's all I do.
I know.
I know. I don't have
I imagine once
yeah.
Pog starts casting spells, your spells will be quickly forgotten because the building will be on fire.
I cast.
All right.
I cast this. This is the Whaley. On my stick.
Running low on that
So
list.
next up are the embassy guards.
That was a relevant reference back when I wrote the list.
It's still a relevant reference. It's just okay. The first thing that happens is that the guard standing behind you at the door immediately is going to cast a spell targeting you. So
why
I need
though?
you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. I have advantage on those.
You hear motion behind you, and then a commanding voice shouts, "Down!"
Rude.
I have rolled a 27 wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Silvery
you
barbs.
resist the. You resist the attempt to command your will.
I'm gonna.
That was funny.
I will turn. I will turn and give a disapproving look.
There's a hand crossbow pointed at you
Oh, hi.
when you turn and give a disapproving look. And he has a
crossbow
very
bolts.
disapproving look.
I'm trying to help.
You're assailing an agent of the Queen.
Ah.
Oh.
Another pair of guards rush toward Lucan and Mina. And they're going to attempt to grapple them. So one is going to attempt to grapple Mina. Oh man, that's a terrible roll. And does not succeed. So he lunges at her, but Mina just slips out of his arms and dodges away. Other going after Lucan. Another one runs up behind Lucan as he's attacking the guy in the colorful mask, and just flings himself on Lucan, wraps his arms around Lucan's chest, and tries to wrestle him to the ground. So Lucan is currently grappled. All right. Then the door behind the guard, Ezri, opens, and you see a woman come out, looking. She's not wearing the mask that you saw her wearing when she went in. Comes out, hearing the screams. What in the world is going on here? And sees what's happening, and you see her mouth move as her voice drops, but it drops below the sound of a crowd screaming behind you, so you don't catch what she mutters. But she...
Are you sure, Philip? I have a 9 passive perception.
Yes. She touches her belt, and a dagger flicks into her hand. And then it is Ari's turn.
She gets to have weapons. Okay. Ari
Isn't it
is
her
going
house?
To begin.
Yes, it's her party.
She can carry if she wants to.
Is the crowd difficult terrain, Philip? As part of their whole...
You're in the crowd, aren't you?
Yeah, I was saving this to Ezri on the dance floor.
Excellent. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Why just me? Ezri didn't have to.
You moved away from Ezra. Are you not on the dance floor?
We were standing.
I am.
Yeah, we
Then
loitered
no.
together.
Okay.
Moving. There's a save moving to attempt to move through the crowd.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
And have to move through the crowd to get to them.
You cast spells.
Yes,
That's the
he's
thing
in
you
the
can
crowd,
do.
so-
You can stay over here and cast spells.
Is failing the strength saving throw going to mess up my action, bonus action, any of that kind of stuff?
Not inherently, no.
Okay. I'll cast the spell first just to see if this works. I need a wisdom saving throw from Lucan.
Okay.
Wait, no, we like that guy. Well, sort of. We want to steal from him.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, what? Ezri, I've had the sense that we've been on the different pages this whole time, and now it's just
Okay. What is the DC?
16.
Has a 17.
Well, I have this spell for a reason. Silvery barbs. Use my reaction.
Okay. He failed that, and he's going to use a legendary resistance.
Legendary?
Instead.
Legendary.
When do we get to be legendary?
Okay. Hey, he only gets so many of those, so that's okay. So I tried to cast Hold Person on him, and it failed. Well, it succeeded,
Right.
but he resisted anyway. And now I will go ahead and try to move closer to him through the crowd. So I'll make
a
my
strength
strength
saving
saving throw. 9.
Okay. Not only do you not move forward, but the second you go into the crowd, you are knocked off your feet by the crowd.
Okay.
Because you failed by a substantial amount.
Okay.
And you take 4 bludgeoning damage as people kick and step and trip on you.
This is a bad idea. Can I? Yeah.
So yeah,
Can
you try to
use
rush through the crowd and are just bowled under by the stampede that's happening here.
Are we trying to
use the
say
rest of
that
my
a
movement to
party
crawl
is
back
not
out?
Ari's favorite terrain?
Yeah. Right.
Look, if Ari was a ranger, I would agree with you.
Okay. Well, that's Ari's turn.
That is.
And what a turn it was.
Shade. So you're right there when all this happens, and I need you to make a strength saving throw as the crowd around you goes crazy.
All right.
Not in a good way.
I will say I think the DC is... Actually, I'm going to give you advantage on this save because the crowd is definitely trying to move away from where you are.
That would be a natural 20.
Hey! All right. Yes, you are easily able to avoid being trampled or pulled away with the crowd.
Shade is accustomed to trying to move away from a crowd. That's...
Okay, so right in front of you, there is Mina, and there's a guy trying to grab hold of her. There's Lucan, and there is a guy who has a hold of Lucan. And then there is the guy in the brightly colored mask who has just staggered back from being hit by Lucan's sword and is standing near you.
I'm sorry, let me interrupt real quick. This Confusion's a 10-foot sphere, so I don't... And it's everyone in that sphere, so I don't know if you want it to affect anyone else. I know we kind of moved past that, but just in case...
Okay, so yes, I would need the guards and Lucan
I misread the
make
spell.
that save, and I guess that guard failed. Mina failed. Guard that has Lucan failed. Lucan succeeded. Crazy Mask succeeded.
Okay.
All right, Shade. Mina is standing there with a dazed look on her face. Well, you can't see the look on her face, but she's looking dazed.
Okay. Shade would like to try to take the soul blade out of Lucan's hand as he's grappled by another person.
Nice.
Sure. You're gonna need to make a strength contest with Lucan.
So I'm just rolling strength.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I followed that natural 20 up with a natural 1. I guess
23
there's no
for
not
Lucan.
natural 1, sorry. What?
So can you explain which wins here?
23 for Lucan.
I don't know which one's going to win that. How does that, the math?
I'm number
how does that
1.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Golf rules for this roll.
So yes, you lunge at it, and you just can't ever get a hold of it as Lucan and Discard are flailing and wrestling in their attempts to fight each other.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
you have multi-attack, and I would call that a grapple essentially, and that's a special attack. So you do technically have your other attack if you want to still use it, or I guess if you want to use your other attack to try again.
I do want to try again. I just
Sure.
love the
Another strength
chaoticness, the chaos, that's the word, of Shade trying to grab this sword while they're wrestling each other.
This is so Pirates of the Caribbean with a sword fight and you behind one of them trying to snatch the sword out of their hands.
14.
14. He has a 17.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cal is going to go stand in front of Mina, but try to get between her and it's the embassy guards, right? Those are the ones that have.
Yeah.
Okay. And he will growl at a warning to the guard.
Okay. Make an intimidation check for Cal.
Yeah. Come on, Cal.
What is that?
Charisma.
Thank you. Seven.
Okay. So Cal is growling. All right. And that brings us to Pog. Pog, I need a strength saving throw.
Growlin' Callan.
It's a 14.
Okay, so the crowd is pushing around you, but you manage to not go under, and you feel like you could make progress. Based on where you described yourself, I would say that you can see you're tall, you can see over the chaos, you can see the center of the chaos around Lucan, probably 40 feet away from you.
Okay. Because all that Pog needs to know is that no one has said anything to him, and he's not near anybody, and there is shade, and there is a blade swinging around near her, whatever she's trying to do. So I'm going to use my turn to dash over to her. Oh, no.
Okay.
40 feet? I'm just going to get over there and just do my movement. And I'm going to make a grab at the sword because his back is to her and they're...
His back is not. Lucan is facing Shade. There's a guy on his back. Like there's a guy trying to wrestle him to the ground from behind.
Okay.
Is the
so I can see
But
their
you can still
faces.
grab at the sword.
You know...
Well, they're wearing masks, but...
Well, fair enough.
You can see their masks.
Oh. Describe
So you can see their
I'm
masks.
Just kidding.
Lucan's mask is solid black, and the embassy guards all have plain white face.
So
He doesn't have any eye holes.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a grab for the sword,
Sure.
and so I'm. What am I checking here?
Strength. Just a straight strength check. Against a natural 20.
Yeah, well, that's not what I rolled. So 13 was mine. So
25.
with the grab at it not working and Lucan being grabbed from behind, I'm gonna try to punch over Lucan's shoulder and punch the guard right in the mask.
Okay. Sure.
Whose side are we on?
Make an attack roll
R.O.
at disadvantage because you are trying to punch someone who's on the other side of a person and they're wrestling.
17.
17. Yes, you punch the embassy guard solidly. You hear the plaster mask crack.
Cool.
Roll.
Unarmed.
I guess what's your strength modifier? Yeah, do your unarmed.
My unarmed is, well, my
your unarmed
strength
damage?
modifier is +3, but my unarmed is just 5.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the crowds churn around you. The guard and Lucan are wrestling, and Lucan is trying to wrench himself free. And as he does, the guard's arms come up and pull the mask off of Lucan, and you can see his face in just pale with rage. And he rounds on the guard, who has him grappled, grabs him by the back of the hair in one hand, jerks his head to the side, opens his mouth, revealing long fangs, and bites him.
Oh, I picked wrong here. Oh.
Okay, that hits, and
Oh.
This is new information.
4. It is new information.
Was there any garlic back on that charcuterie board anywhere?
The guard staggers back, grasping at a bleeding neck, and then Lucan attacks with the sword and hits. And the sword slashes across the guard's chest, and the guard falls back onto the ground, unmoving. And then, Lucan moves himself over to be next to Mina. And that will be his turn. So, then it is Mina. Mina is confused, so she needs to roll a d10.
Yes.
You'll hopefully have that chart up there. She rolled an 8.
She uses her action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach.
Okay, well, there's 2 creatures within reach. One of
cool.
them's Cal. So we're going to go evens, Cal, odds, Luke. Actually, no, there's also the guard. So 1 or 2, I'm going to roll this d6. 1 or 2 is Cal, 3 or 4 is Luke, and 5 or 6 is the guard. It's a 2. So she is going to... her body just lurches to the side, and she... does she even have to hit with? She just lurches to the side and in a very ungainly and unprecise way attempts to punch Cal.
Friends off.
She rolled
Killer.
a 3, so...
Shoot! Shoot!
Cal likes it.
All right, Ezri, it is your turn.
Okay.
There's a guard. He's pointing a crossbow at you.
To the
Problems all over this place.
ambassador. Is that correct?
Yep.
I'll say telepathically, I didn't lie. I was waiting. I did not start this. Also, not really sure whose side everyone is on exactly.
She turns her head, slightly registers you, and says, "Then I recommend you stay out of this and get on the ground."
Oh, yeah. No. That said, I don't really have much to do that would be useful here. I could make things harder for everyone. I could heal someone who's not hurt. Because no one's hurt. Yeah.
I mean, the guard that got bit by a dude, he sounds
He's in a bad way.
Well, yeah.
He sounds dead.
He's also definitely not in Ezri's view anymore.
Ah, boy. Okay,
There's a riot between Ezri and the and the downed guard.
I will use my action to wild shape and activate my what is it called? My super spores. I forget its technical term.
Sure.
And then I suppose I will wade into the... No. There's a guard here that's doing stuff I don't like. I'm going to go to that guard. I'm going to go into melee range with that guard.
Okay. And do what?
Be there. I've used my action.
Make him sneeze.
So,
Okay.
Swirl around him irritatingly.
Well, it is his turn.
yep, cool, tight.
And
So, at the beginning of his turn, I
what
need him to make
he's-
a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
There's the rub.
He did not succeed.
Okay. He's going to take... double... Okay, 2d6. I'm going to take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's between you and the ambassador. You move towards him, and as soon as you move towards him, he feels this energy on him and
Yep.
draining him. And so, yeah, right? That's how he feels. So he draws a short sword, and he's going to attack you.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
15?
15 hits.
Okay.
Same.
It's a mood.
Okay, you're going to take 8 piercing damage
Okay.
because you're not adjacent to one of his allies, so he can't use sneak attack. But then, as a bonus action, he's going to use his crossbow master feat and shoot at you with his hand crossbow.
That means he doesn't take disadvantage because we're in melee. Is that what that is?
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry, I dropped my d20. I gotta find another one. That only 13 to hit, though.
Just hits. My armor is basically a fancy
7
shirt.
more piercing damage. Fair enough. The guard on Mina is confused, so he's going to make roll. He rolled a 4.
Yeah, okay. So let me scroll back down to that. Creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. Oh,
Okay.
recall that
He-
both Mina and he
Save
can
at the end.
make
Yes.
saves, yeah. 16 wisdom.
Yes, thank you for that. The guard snaps out of it. Mina does not.
All right.
Then the guy in the loud mask just flicks it off in frustration. You see below is a elf with green, sort of seafoam green hair that's cut into a sort of spiky, short mohawk across the top of his head, and he reaches back and his the cane that he's carrying, he taps on the ground and it extends into a quarterstaff, and he makes an attack against Lucan. Oh, rolled so badly for that cool setup that he did there, and will make a
Is
second
that,
attack.
that
guy
one
in Indiana
stormtrooper
Jones.
from
Hey.
Star Wars with traitor?
Natural 20.
Hey, this guy's kind of on our side now. Anti-vampire, so that's what we got.
I don't think I'm categorically anti-vampire.
I was gonna say that you're probably gonna have some divided opinion in the party there, man.
Good thing I'm the one closest.
Definitely in the
huh?
watch party.
Anti this vampire.
Okay, so he hits Lucan. He hits Lucan pretty hard across the face with the quarterstaff. And that's the end of his turn. On her turn, Nea, the ambassador, Nea Irkrel, she is going to begin moving forward through the crowd. And that's actually pretty successfully moving forward through the crowd. She is going to use a cunning action to dash, and then she shouts as she comes into, and I guess Shade, you're close enough, and Pog, you're there, so you would hear as she comes through. She says, "Lucan, stop!" And she's going to make a very unsuccessful persuasion check. And
I wasn't
that
compelled.
is her turn, meaning it's over to Ari. Ari, make a strength saving throw.
Well, he on the
As you
ground,
wash
right?
further into the crowd.
Yeah.
5.
Oh my goodness, you are getting kicked around.
Oh my gosh, man.
You're gonna take damage from the.
Yeah, you are struggling to get up. You take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the crowd swirls around you.
Am I able to stand up or
Yeah, you can stand up.
no? Okay.
If you want.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna I only have, sorry. I am going to target Mina, Lucan's sister, with a spell. Suggestion. And I'm going to say to her,
She have to be able to hear you.
yes, but Ari is very loud. Magically influenced creature that you can see within range that can hear and understand you. So if
This is weird. This is going to be...
If I get the sense that she wouldn't be able to hear me, then I won't. I'll do something different. Like, I'm totally fine with being told that.
No, I mean, you can
work.
shout if you want to. You've got a voice. You can shout. I'm just working out what this is going to mean because she's charmed already.
Oh.
But you don't have any
creatures
real way of knowing that. So
Yeah. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this. So yeah, it would be like if So anyway, Ari doesn't know in fiction, and Eric doesn't fully understand out of fiction. So gonna cast the spell. Wisdom 16 saving throw as Ari shouts to her, "I'm here to rescue you. Come with me." If you want to live.
It's just 300 people running in circles. One dude like, over here. Even if she believes you, she's gonna grab the wrong stranger's hand.
Aristocratic woman says, "Oh, thank you."
lots of people like swarm Ari for rescue. I knew they would send guards.
Sorry, what did she roll?
Okay, she's failed, so I'm gonna do a real quick search on can you charm a charmed person.
Okay.
.com.
Counter charm.
The most recent.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Can you charm? Okay. Can be in effect at the same time.
Your charms have to arm wrestle.
So you can. Okay, so all right, so here's how I would rule it just based on the two spells that have been cast. She's failed. So on her turn, she's going to have to make that roll. If she has the option of doing what she wishes to do, she will be obliged to follow the suggestion.
Okay.
Because the confusion spell is still active on her.
Okay.
And so if she rolls something that doesn't let her do what she wants to do, then she'll have to do that.
Gotcha.
So you have ensorcelled her will to come towards you, but
Gotcha.
whether her will is able to act is not yet.
Inception.
Okay. Shade, it is your turn.
He bit a dude.
Yeah, I think I killed that guy by punching the wrong. It's a thing. We're gonna say that he did it all by himself, though. Okay.
Yeah, nobody saw that.
That's canon. You heard it.
I would like to swipe at Lucan. 17?
17 does hit. Yes.
Awesome. That will be 7. And I will go ahead and mark him as favored foe.
Okay.
+1. And then I will attack him again.
Okay.
For 10.
That does not do it. Yeah, you lunge forward. Your first attack catches him on the arm, and then your second one, he brings up the sword and blocks.
Cal is going to continue to protect Mina.
Okay.
She looked confused when he went over there. So the aggressive patting. He was like, okay.
Fair enough. All right, and then it is Pog's turn.
Okay, how far am I from Lucan? I mean, I know it's
Maybe like 5 feet.
Okay. Then I'm going to use a... it's just going to be an attack on Lucan, but I'm going to use a special that Pog doesn't know he's using. As I move towards Lucan, then in his place where he is leaving from, the manifest echo of Pog will be left in his place. Just a shadowy spirit world looking version of him watching him as he makes the move to attack and swing on Lucan. Actual. And that's a natural 1. So a 9.
Mm-hmm.
That one is getting pushed.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for it to pop up on
see
your
what's
screen, Eric, so that you would see that I just rolled a second natural 1 on my attack. Oof. I don't mind failing,
Push again.
but I'm just going to use my second attack. Leave me alone. And that one
It's the universe telling
is
you to
going to
fail.
be a 16.
16 does not hit.
That's it.
16 does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, you lunge forward, but the crowd's still swirling around, and you get a little bit tangled up. You get clear of it, make your second attack, and Lucan once again wards off the... wait, what are you attacking with?
Bare-fisted. Just punching.
Okay. Yeah. So Lucan pushes your arm away as you make a lunge with your fist. All right. Then we are back around to the top. Lucan sees Nea push through the crowd, and you see this expression of rage just cross his face. He says, "You betrayed me," and he lunges at Nea and rolls a natural 20.
Huh.
And yeah, so he lunges, smashes into her with the sword, sending her staggering back. And then he is going to, as she staggers back, he lunges at her with his other hand and catches a hold of her and pulls her in close. It is Mina's turn, and she is still confused. She rolled a 9.
Do I know that she is the only one still or is she the only one still confused?
Yes, she's the only living one still confused. That one guy died confused.
Am I able to just at will?
Don't we all?
Can I just drop the concentration on that at will?
Think so.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, if I wouldn't know that, then I wouldn't do it. But she was an unintended target.
Right. I mean, she's definitely the only one still acting confused. So, but I guess it depends on how much you're aware of that situation, being as you are currently in the process of being stabbed.
Sure, that's true. I did turn my back. You said 9, I believe.
Speaking of which, you need to make a concentration check because it might actually not be relevant because you got stabbed.
Both of those were less than 10, right?
Yes. So you just need a 10.
And I have advantage on Constitution.
Would you like me to silvery barbs you this time?
All right, so the first one's a natural 20.
Nice.
The second one is a 21 total. So
Okay, so
I
you
remain
maintained
but-
concentration in spite of your assault.
She rolled a 9 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she has her normal turn anyway.
Okay. She tries to move away through the crowd. So a couple of things happen. One is the guard behind her is going to make an attack of opportunity, and he's going to try to grapple her. And he's going to do so successfully. So Ari, you see her try, sort of entranced, try to move towards you with a look of well, she's still got a mask on, so you can't see. And then a guard reaches up, grabs her arm around it, and yanks her back against him. Okay. And Esri, it's your turn.
Okay. Boy. I will... Nea? Right?
Nea is the ambassador. She's now across the room.
She moves away. I will turn away from the guard to see Nea, hopefully.
Okay.
And say to her telepathically, getting a better idea of whose side who is on, a little bit. Say, we're here to I'm sorry. My mind just went blank on the name. The girl.
Lucan. Oh,
No.
Mina.
We're here to protect Mina. And then turn back around and I'll swing my staff at the guard who hurt me.
Okay. Esri, you're trying real hard to have it both ways.
I miss. I assume 10.
10 does not hit, yeah.
No.
All right,
That's it.
so the guards. This guard is going to continue trying to subdue you. So you swing,
Okay,
and
so
he...
sorry, con saving throw,
yes.
please.
Natural 20.
That just passes.
Yeah. He avoids the attack and says, "I said get down," and is going to attack you again.
Okay.
It's on brand.
The natural 20.
Oh my god. Where did that other D20 go?
Also,
Ooh.
Where's
Somewhere on the
Where's that one you dropped? I want that
Sorry.
back.
So that is 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he will attempt to shoot you with the crossbow again. But only for 13.
it's
6 more piercing damage.
all right.
All All right. And then the guard who has Mina is going to round towards Lucan. He produces a knife and puts it to, or I guess they've got short swords. He takes the short sword, puts it to Mina's neck, and says, "Lucan, put her down!" And he's going to attempt an intimidation check. Oh, that's such a bad roll. With a 10. And that's not successful, obviously. The guy with the green hair makes an attack against Lucan again with the quarterstaff, and is going to hit. And takes another 10 points of damage. So he rushes around, swings, and just bashes Lucan across the back with this quarterstaff. Lucan staggers forward, still grasping Nea. And then it is Nea's turn, and she is very, very urgently going to try to not be where she is right now. And has a very nice acrobatics. Yes, so she manages, as Lucan staggers forward, Nea slips out of his grasp and darts away. And it is then Ari's turn. Make a strength save. The DC is slightly lower because some of the crowd is managing to get out of the building, so the density is less.
Buddy, you can save your breath. That's a 0.
Okay. Nonetheless, you are taken down by the crowd again and take 3 more bludgeoning damage.
It's just like the 3 old ladies that haven't gotten out of the room yet knock you over.
It's not that bad yet,
Okay, but there are still people around Ari.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bummer. Okay, Ari is going to... I have so little I can do that does not require concentration. I am going to... I don't want to attack any of the guards. I don't want to attack... I'll attack Lucan. Intelligence saving throw on Lucan's part, please. Tasha's mind whip.
Ooh.
Ari tries to lock onto Lucan's mind.
Natural 17.
15.
Or a 17.
So he succeeds. So he takes half damage, but does not get any of the other cool things. So that's 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
And that's it. As Ari continues to struggle against the crowd. Has this crowd been difficult terrain the whole time?
No, I'm using the save instead to represent that. So you can't make any forward progress because you're
my lack of movement. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So I'm like 5 feet away from where we started this whole encounter.
Yeah.
Just not my choice.
I'm imagining you must have been standing like right in the path to the exit.
Yeah.
And so you have the opposite experience of Shade. Everything is moving away from Shade and to you.
You're like that one greeter at Target on Black Friday.
And speaking thereof, it is Shade's turn.
So much has happened. Yeah, I want to continue swinging at Lucan.
Okay.
For 25.
That will definitely hit.
And that will do 7 damage plus 5.
Cool.
That's better. And then I will swing again. For 18.
18 does hit.
and 5 damage.
Okay. So the guard has Mina and has a sword, has a blade to her throat. What's Cal doing?
Cal will now attack that guard.
Okay.
Ideally, he's going for the arm that has the blade to her throat and is pulling that back. He is biting him, and that is 23 to bite.
Nice.
Yes. That is.
Nice.
And that damage is... I can do math. 8. Not even a high number.
Okay. Yeah, so Cal lunges up, grabs the arm, and tears at it. All right, as Lucan turns around towards the sound of his voice, you cut into him twice, and Pog, you're up. Oh, wait. For future reference, Shay doesn't have a sword, because you guys were disarmed on your way in here.
Nope.
I don't have a sword. You're 100% right. Yep.
It's okay. We're not going to in any way try to back up, but just...
From the top.
So sorry.
I totally blanked on it, too. And it's funny because you did that, and then I asked Pog about it, so it's not like it just, Anyway,
I smell favoritism.
It's because of the baby. I need to have a baby.
Poor Ari, the only person who had a legitimate way to sneak a sword in here, and he's stuck over across the room.
Fine.
Pog.
So, being without weapons and being the most ineffective in a fight he's been in a very long time is really going to irritate this guy. So, Pog is enraged. And seeing Cal, presumably closest to him, right? Because Lucan went some ways. Sure. Did Cal just get the arm that has the sword? That's the one.
Yeah, he's like tearing onto the
Cool.
sleeve.
Then while Cal does that, Pog is going to try to unarmed strike and just elbow this dude in the side of the head and make him
awesome
release her. That's a 22 to hit.
Need that attack.
Yes,
22.
Okay, so then with the rage bonus, he'll get 7 damage. And
nice.
if that's not enough to make him like stagger and let go, then he's going to get another one exactly the same.
Cool. Give me the second one.
Second one's going to get pushed. For a 23 to take another 7.
Okay, so you, as Cal, as he's struggling to hold on to Mina, while also to disentangle his sleeve from Cal's jaws, you rush up, and with a quick pop, he just goes down, just down like a sack of bricks.
Perfect.
You don't carry bricks in sacks. I don't know why I said that.
I mean, you sure could. It would just be
I guess you could. It'd be a weird
choice.
Anyway.
And not
falls down like a sack of reticulate.
Not requiring any special. Noticing that Pog at the end of this shifts his attention to where Lucan is because he doesn't know this girl, just needed to get the guy off apparently, and he's in rage. His echo begins moving in the direction of Lucan.
Okay. All right. So, as the crowd continues to churn, but starts to thin out, Mina now surrounded by Pog and Cal, Lucan being attacked from multiple angles. Lucan turns towards Mina. You can see this mixture of rage and anguish in his face, and Mina behind him says, "Get out of here!" And there's this hesitation, and then Lucan is going to Misty Step and appear over and up on the wall, and then turns into a bat and goes out the window. Those of you who are really Pog and Shade, give me a perception check.
I rolled an Ari kind of perception here. It's an 11.
Listen.
You can't be offended. You wouldn't have even noticed the joke happened.
23.
You notice, Shade, that as the bat goes out the window, a bird that's been perched on the window launches itself off and goes after the bat.
The age-old battle.
Interesting.
Air supremacy.
Okay, so the crowd begins to continue to pour out. Lucan is gone. Mina seen Lucan go. Yeah, I mean, is going to make a break for it. So she Pog's back is to her. The cat has the cat has the guard that had her is gone. The cat's nearby, and she's go. Oh wait, say what you're saying.
My suggestion lasts for 8 hours.
That's for 8 hours. Okay, and she doesn't get a save at the end of her turn?
No, she just gets the initial save.
Okay.
It's concentration, but
just to see,
yeah.
I need a concentration check from you because you did get trampled by a crowd on your last turn. So make one concentration check with a 10 DC.
I get advantage. $20.
Okay. Then she turns and begins running into the crowd.
Better?
Was a natural 20 on her strength
is that
check, so
die?
she manages to actually make
Line back
some
her way
progress.
through.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite problem.
Running to her
It's
rescuer,
pretty.
who is being
So, like,
trampled by the crowd.
Back,
That's got to be a die for when you're playing, not GMing. This is hateful.
Okay. So she uses her turn and gets probably, I guess, about halfway to you.
Okay.
Esri.
I mean, I don't know at this point. To the guard, I say, sorry, and I just reach out and try to touch him.
Okay.
Oh. Welcome to the halfway point of the fight.
20.
What is it?
20. I've rolled a 20 to hit.
20. You succeed.
All right, this is contagion.
Oh,
So
dear.
the target is poisoned.
We're just killing people in front of their bosses.
No.
Who tell vampires what to do.
So, yeah. The target is poisoned, and at the end of its turn, it has to make a Constitution saving throw of 16. If it fails 3 in a row, it
What?
gets
If it fails 3 to more, what?
disease.
Wait, it fails 3 in a row. What? I don't know. I've never.
Oh, it gets a condition of my
okay.
choice, I think.
Gross. Okay. All right. So.
And now that it's poisoned, I'm going to turn and wade into the melee.
Okay. He's going to make an attack with disadvantage because of the poisoned. So that's... Alright, so the lower roll is... The lower roll is a 15.
Yeah, it hits.
But he rolled bad on the damage, so you take 3 piercing damage as he slashes at you with the short sword as you move away from him.
Okay. Can I see Mina?
Yes.
I will try to move towards her.
Okay, make a strength save as you move into the crowd. The
I'm
DC
really
is
good at
only
these.
10 this round.
You step
9.
over Ari.
I'll put you.
Land on top of Ari.
I'll push that.
Okay.
For me, it's a coin flip. Oh, natural 1. Natural 1. I'll push one once more.
Ooh.
It's 12 damage.
8.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
Ezri's down.
Okay.
3 coin flips in a row.
Then, yeah. Now, in the end, you only failed the check by 1 with your best roll of that set. So that's not. So you make no progress, but you are not trampled.
All right.
Great.
Okay.
Love that for you.
All right. So the guards. That one guard is. He sees you start to go, and he kind of staggers after you a bit, but at disadvantage, he's not getting anywhere in the crowd. So he's going to make a save. He rolled real bad, so that's not going to save his first. He's failed his first save.
All right.
The guard with the green spiky hair and the quarterstaff starts rushing for a side door, which opens for him, and he rushes out. And then the other one's unconscious because Pog beat him up. Nea is looks around, turns, and she's going to try to pursue Mina, but also can't make any headway against the crowd. And that means it's Ari's turn. Make a strength saving throw, buddy. DC only 10.
You got this. I believe in you.
This. 9.
Misguidedly.
You stuck, brother. You stuck.
Do I push it just for?
I advise it.
I'll push.
Worked
I'll
well
try
for me.
one time to push it. I'm certainly not taking 12
If you
damage.
go
to try
down
this.
from being in the crowd, I will never let you forget it.
17.
I will update the website if that happens.
Liberation.
Yeah. The party killed.
Gatsby said a little party never hurt nobody, but Ari, on the other hand, disproved that.
Mask is askew. Coat is torn.
Shirt under.
Got a boot
Shirt
print
is
on
off.
his jaw.
Ari bursts out of the crowd.
And his
yes,
shirt.
you are able to move. Mina's only about 15 feet away from you.
Okay, then I get to Mina, and I tell her, Thora sent us to come help you. And then I'm going to grab her by her arm, not aggressively, just try to guide her out of the crowd as if Ari is equipped in any way to do that.
Right.
So, yeah, but that's what Ari's doing with his turn.
Fair enough. Shade. Mm-hmm. Lucan is gone. Mina, you see Mina has reached Ari, and Ari has Mina. The ambassador, Nea, the person you were told as a contact, is clearly trying to pursue. Sorry.
Can I use my action to cast Calm Emotions on the crowd? Wait, no, that's a concentration spell. Never mind.
Okay. So, Shade, that's the situation.
I will have Cal follow Mina and Nea
Okay.
to really protect Ari and Mina in whatever situation they get in. He's looking a little rough. Just concerned for your
He looks like the morning after a party during the party.
Right.
He looks like someone from The Hangover.
He's missing a tooth and did find a child. This is literally the hangover.
What's Shade doing then?
Shade is very interested in that bird But they are not in sight anymore, right?
They went out a high window.
So I can't see them to talk to them. Would locate animals or plants work for that specific bird, or would it just tell me about the bird types?
What does the spell say? Can you...
It says describe or name
particular?
a specific kind of beast or plant. Concentrate.
Find the closest bird.
Right.
I mean, I would let you make a nature check to see if you identified the type of bird, and you would at least have the opportunity.
To make a nature check.
Is a polymorph person.
22.
Okay, it was a falcon. So you could use that spell to find the nearest falcon.
The Deneth.
Make it a pet.
Yes, I would very much like to do that.
Okay.
I have cast.
That's cool. What do you learn? The direction, is that right?
The direction and distance to the closest creature of that kind within 5 miles.
Okay. So
If they exist.
So you know that a falcon is moving away from you in the direction of the window, which we'll say is east, and is at this point about 100 feet away. So, is that spell an action? If so, you still have movement if you
It
want
is, yes.
Man, this would be a really convenient time to have someone in our party that could change into an animal and fly after that bird and bat.
Wouldn't it?
Too bad.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
If only. Pog.
That does not come with the echo. I checked.
Shade would like to move in that direction. She's heading east.
So, the problem is...
Or the exit that will take.
Yeah, the exit that it seems to be available to you is back out the front, so you're going to have to
People.
face the crowd again. Yeah. So, yes, you can go... you can head that way. Make a strength saving throw to make progress once you get to the crowd.
Okay. $19.
Okay, yeah. You are immediately just dodging and weaving through the crowd. You're used to moving through the crowds in Stormreach without trouble, and so you are making your way toward through the crowd. You are probably 15 feet from the door when you reach the end of your movement. Okay. And Pog.
Did not see Lucan turn into a bat, and did not see him fly away, and just sees...
Oh, you definitely... I mean, you definitely would have. He's right. He was
I
right
thought
there.
I failed that perception check.
You failed the perception check to see the bird.
Okay. Ari's got a kid now, and they've got Cal, and so...
How old is Mina? Just to be
That's
clear,
because
because
that's the spin-off show.
I thought Mina was like
What happened on the floor
late
of this
teens,
party?
early 20s.
Yes, Mina is a bit younger than y'all.
Pog
Okay.
is just going to
Mina is
take off charging after Shade, because she's who I came over here for, and she's leaving, so he's probably extra enraged that he's feeling so impotent in his anger right now, and is going to just continue charging after her.
All right, make a strength save. Or a strength save. Yeah.
And 26.
Yeah, you just bowl
I'm not
through the
super
crowd.
worried about people.
Right, this is Inigo and Fezzik in Everybody Move. You know, it's that. On the other hand, you neither attacked nor were
So
attacked.
it drops.
And as such, your rage drops. So, you are out of rage. Okay.
And my echo
Lucan's gone.
follows.
Mina.
It trails.
Okay. Mina is with Ari, moving. Well, let me ask this question. What is the group plan now? Are we trying to escape this place
Now?
with Mina?
I will tell you Ezri's thought, but I don't think there's a group involved plan here. Ezri
What
wants
is
to get to
everyone?
Mina.
I'm asking players. What's everyone intending to do right now? Do I need to continue to run this in initiative, or is this now a skill challenge and we're just trying to get out of here and escape?
I was planning to try to get to Mina and tell Nea to take us somewhere safe.
Yeah, Ari wanted to debrief with Nea, with
Okay.
Mina.
Hog
but-
just wants
yeah.
Fury's Edge.
And I was going to try to blind the guards to get out.
Well, one of the guards is
Sorry.
dead. One of the guards is choking because you poisoned him, and another one is unconscious because
Also
Pog beat the crap out of it.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, hey, if I don't have to
So-
blind them, that's great.
There are no guards because you have all assaulted them out of the initiative order.
I think you
Well
could
done, us, we
specify
did it.
names when making that
You
statement.
didn't
Philip,
know
to be
anything
fair.
was
Some of us
happening
did
on
not.
the floor, sir.
Then Ezra,
I rescued the target. What are you talking about?
I'm going to take a deep breath of my spore cloud and hulk up a little bit and cast guidance on myself.
Oh.
And then proceed towards Mina.
okay. You reach Ari and Mina. You were pretty close at this point.
Oh, I don't. Oh. I was going to make my
Yeah,
saving throw.
it's a new round, and so the crowd is now thin enough that it is not stopping you from.
Like, I just thought about this now. Okay. I get there, and then I try to find Nea and speak to her telepathically again and say,
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. You can
Get
say.
it. Take us somewhere safe.
Okay. That one guard is still choking. What's your DC, Ezri?
16.
That's a second failure. Nea. Okay, so Nea, Nea pushes through the crowd. Ari, you feel a hand catch the back of whatever's left of your coat, and you feel the front end of a hand crossbow press against the back of your skull. And you hear a voice say, "Don't move. I don't know who you're working for, but you and your friends have assaulted agents of the Crown, and you are detained. I don't know what's happening here, but you are detained."
Heard. Yes. I gave a note for you to that guard that tried to stab my friend.
And she looks over to the guard. You can see the guard is like doubled over, hacking. His face has gone all livid. There's a little bit of foam at the sides of his mouth. And she looks past Ari to Esri, who's talked to her in her mind and is nearby. And she says, "Put your hands on your head."
I mean, that's not going to do anything.
Stop talking.
Sure.
Drop staff.
Oh. I'll get another one. It's fine.
By the authority of the Queen of Onder, you are both under arrest And she looks like, you too, Mina.
What did I do?
I'm sorry.
Never mind. It's fine.
And that will be the end of this week's episode.
What did Ari do?
Oh, now you didn't have any part in things.
Ari's got one of the fugitives and is clearly escorting her out. That's what
now
Ari
you
did.
weren't a part of things, huh? Oh, okay. Why'd you change up?
Just saying, out of everyone, I didn't do an arrestable thing.
Yes. Here's someone she's trying to apprehend. You appear to be trying to get her. You appear to be part of a getaway.
You'll
I'm
have
with
your day in court.
I'm saying, by all appearances of what just happened, you guys are in cahoots with Lucan.
Great job, team.
Hey, you did just give me a thumbs up for it, so no takesy backsies.
There's a lot of confusion, but the overwhelming impression is chaos and distraction, and Lucan escapes after you guys knock the crap out of a couple of her guards. So, Pog and Shade are out the door. Ari is at crossbow point, and Esri has surrendered to the fuzz, and that is where we will pick up next time. I mean, at the moment you have.
Fuzz.
Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Khyber Shards. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can do so in the description down below in comments. You'll also find a link to our Discord. You'll also find a link to the Lazy Fox Creates Etsy store, because we're doing a giveaway for a handmade leather dice bag. When we get to 100 subs on the channel, we'll be giving that away. It maybe just appeared somewhere on the screen, depending on how well I did that. So at some point, I have pointed at the dice bag.
For you, it would be here.
There it is. Yeah, it's right down. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Just below me. Anyway, we're doing that. So, subscribe. Tell your friends. Get them to subscribe.
Absolutely.
Whatever. Do the things. You'll also find a link to Colin's Twitch, where he is sorry BTR. The O is a 0. Be sure to check him out. New episodes of Khyber Shards drop every Monday. New Khyber Shards answers every Friday. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.